Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the GuildRock SMP in Season 7, and unfortunately, the only reason you're seeing this intro is because the last 4.5 hours, aka what should have been episode 4 on the server, all of that recording got bugged and I can't use any of it. I had a recording that was about 2.5 hours long of me detailing the island like I said I was going to do in the last video, and it was fine after I recorded it, but I went to look at it today and it was bugged, and the only reason I looked at it was because the 2 hours of recording I did today got bugged. So this is where we're at. It's a big problem with Elgato, and I'm not quite sure what the issue is, but it'd be very much appreciated if they would send out some sort of update and fix their software. But it happens, I guess. So what we are going to do, first things first today, is show you guys what I did and what you missed, which is all of this. I detailed the entire island, which is looking really good now. I probably will have to come in here and cut some of these vines and stuff to make sure that they're not growing so long, but it's looking good. And then I have the actual build on the island as well with some custom trees, and it's all looking really well, I think. I've got this kind of dock here that, you know, it looks like it almost as if this island was lifted out of the ground and this was just broken off. And I think that looks pretty cool, but the build itself I like a lot. What I plan on doing this series is each of these big islands is going to have a different themed build on it, and this one is fantasy, I guess, and I wanted to bring the fantasy style that I was doing last season into this season, since I didn't really get to do as much as I wanted with it. So I figured what better way to remember that and get to do a little bit more with it than build our starter house in that same style with just a few tweaks, as you guys can kind of tell. But I think it looks really cool. I'll show you guys all the way around. I like it a lot. I really do. It's a really cool little starter base if you ask me. And then we've got these two custom spruce trees here. I guess you call them little pine trees. I don't know, but they look pretty good, I would say. I've never really built custom trees in Minecraft before, so for these ones to come out decent, I guess, I'm pretty proud of that. Let me show you guys what we got going on in the house, though. We've got this nice little stone porch. We come inside and a little bit more of the stone leading out to the stone back porch. We've got some storage here, and we got a little smelting area here, and I did bring in a little bit of the new cherry wood. I wanted to incorporate it in the build, but I wasn't really sure how, but I just stuck it here on the floor, and I think it's a nice little pop of color when you're downstairs from the grays and the browns and the whites. I think it's a nice little pop. But if we head up here, we've got a nice cozy bedroom. We've got tried to say seat and chair at the same time. We've got a little chair with a little wardrobe, and we've got our bed with a little barrel for some valuables and a nice little cherry blossom sapling here. Couldn't think of the word for a second, but we got it. We got some lanterns hanging from the ceiling as well, but even though this build is rather small, I'd say I'm very happy with how it turned out. I like it a lot. I mean, this is really what we're going for this build, is just things that look good and are functional, and that's what this is. It doesn't have to be the largest space, but the build looks incredible, and I mean, I think the island as well looks just fantastic with all of the detail work that we've got going on down here. I think it looks really cool, but I hope you all like it as well. Like I said, I probably will cut some of those vines back. I don't really know how long they'll grow. I don't know like if they'll grow all the way to the water or not, or if they'll stop, or I don't know. But if they keep growing too long, I will come in and put some string and stuff just to keep them from growing, because I don't want them to be too long. But what we're going to do now is fly on over here, and I recently purchased a Netherite upgrade tablet from Tanya, one of the other server members, and I have that right here. And what we're going to do is make some copies of this because I need them, and that's pretty much it. I just need them. Somewhere in here there's netherrack, I think. I had a bunch of netherrack, but I unfortunately left it at home. That'll do. So let's take this over here, and I was told I could take some of the diamonds here from our guild finds chest, which is a lot of diamonds. And I'm gonna make some of these upgrade templates. Now I'm not quite sure how they work, so let's see, what's the recipe for that? Okay, 7 diamonds, and then you get those. Okay, I see how it works. So now we've got 4. Okay, cool. This fits because I wanted to go around and give everybody one of these. So I'll give Scotty one, I'll give Nano one, and then I'll give BSP one as well. So you guys, whenever you're watching this, you got your little upgrade templates in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and make just a few more for myself here, because I am going to need them. Alright, I went ahead and crafted a smithing table because I forgot that you can craft them now. Don't know how I managed to forget that, but we're going to go ahead and upgrade our armor here first and foremost. Oh wait, yeah, I might want the actual netherite ingot. Whoop, one sec, hold up, give me this. And there we go. Alright, so let's do our boots first. Netherite boots. Let's do our pants. Bam. Helmet. Bam. There we go. Kitted out. And I'm also going to do my silk touch pickaxe because I use that a lot. So let's use that as well. And then we will save these two. And if anyone else needs another one, I can give it to them as well. But check it out. Looking kitted out all of a sudden, aren't we? That's what I'm talking about. Doesn't get any better than that. Let's go ahead and pick up our smithing table. And what we're gonna do now, since you guys didn't get to see me build our island that we built, and you didn't get to see me build our starter base, I think I'll show you guys me building some more islands surrounding that main island, if that makes sense, because that's what I kind of want to do. I remember in the last episode I said, you know, for each big island I have, I want to have a cluster of a few smaller islands. They probably won't even be half the size of the main island, but just to give it a little more detail, I guess, and to kind of make the big island feel like it fits the space a little bit better. So I'm going to get some resources together because I'm still pretty drained from building that main island, and we'll go ahead and get straight into building and detailing those islands. Alright guys, I am back here, and what we're going to do before we get into the island building for today is I'm going to make an automatic sugarcane farm here for our guild base, because rockets are a huge problem for me, especially because I'm constantly flying around building my base because it's floating island, so I have to have a ton of rockets. And I had like, I want to say 6 stacks of rockets, and I burned through all 6 stacks between the time I started my mega build into where I'm at now, which isn't even that far. So we're gonna need a lot of rockets. So what we're gonna do here is build ourselves a sugarcane farm. And I went ahead and claimed this little chunk here to build it on. And the beautiful lime and orange wool color scheme that I told Scotty I wanted to use, it's looking great. I love it. But this sugarcane farm is going to be pretty easy to make. Let me organize my mess of an inventory a little bit. You guys have seed. Anyways, I'm going to take the first bits of what I will need for the build. That should be good for now. So this is a two-sided build, but for now I'm just gonna build the one side and then I'll build the other side after we do this. But I want to take you guys through and show you how this is gonna work. Alright, so what we're gonna do here first is come in about 5 blocks from the edge, I think, or from here, because I believe the farm's like 5 blocks wide that I built, but let's come about right here-ish, and then put the chests in the middle, which is probably these 2 blocks. Looks like it. And then we're gonna run a line of hoppers all the way to that point and back around. Alright, and then once we got our hoppers in, we're just gonna take some rails and put them on these ends right here. Okay, and then we're gonna take a redstone block and put it on the edge of that just to power the rail. Nope, not on the top of it. Give me this back. Thank you. Alright, and then we're just going to take the rest of our rails and go along this hopper line. Alright, then we're going to take a minecart and we can just make sure that that goes all the way around, which it does. Then we're going to take some cobblestone here. And I'm going to put a border around this. That way, you know, just nothing can take a chance of walking up on the tracks and stopping the minecart or anything like that. So we're gonna just put a little cobblestone barrier around that. These ones will have to be stairs though. And we can put stairs there so that we can still open our chest. And then what we're gonna do is take some grass right here and put it above the tracks just like so. Now what we want to do is take some more of our cobble, which we have right here, and we're going to crouch and place it on the side of that rail, and then we're just gonna keep placing the cobblestone here in the middle. Right, and then we will need some more right there and right here, and then we can come in here and take our water buckets and put one on this corner and one at that corner. Alright, and now we can get working on the way to break the sugarcane, I guess is what we would call it. And that's going to be pretty simple. All we're going to do here is come in and put some placeholder cobblestone and put pistons running this way. I think I'm going to go ahead and put in a cobblestone line here, just an extra layer of cobblestone. Not that you need to, but it'll just kind of make the build a little more uniform with what I'm doing. So let's do this, and then what we're going to do is take some of our glass here, and we're going to actually surround the underneath of these pistons. So let's go ahead and do this. Also, it should be worth noting, if you guys are going to do this, you can test to make sure that this is going to work by putting a cobblestone, well, I threw a cobblestone stair down, but whatever block you have, you can place there, and you'll see that it will collect it. Now, looks like I'm going to need just a little bit more glass, because we also want to run a line of glass right here over the water. So let me go get some more glass real quick. Alright, now that we've got a little bit more glass here in our inventory, we can bring our glass wall this way and then this way. And now you don't have to use glass for any of this. I just like using glass because I like being able to see my farms work. And now what we want to do is bring out some temporary grass just to keep us in place here. And we will put our observers down. Actually, I guess this grass can just stay, it doesn't matter. And then we can put the redstone down like that. We can place a sugarcane down in each one of these slots. And then just like that, the farm is complete. But what I'm going to do is take some slabs here, not only to spawn proof this, but just to make it again where there's no way that anything could make its way in here. Alrighty, and there we have it, just like that. Our farm is complete. Now as the sugarcane grows, I'm sure you all know how these farms work. As the sugarcane grows, once it reaches that top level, the pistons will be activated, and then the minecart will collect all the sugarcane and put it in this chest. I don't know how effective it'll be. I mean, I just kind of went into a creative world and came up with something that would work yesterday, but what I'm going to do now is replicate this on the other side, and it is probably going to be off center, which is kind of annoying, but we can't have the redstone touching, or else when this one gets a signal it'll trigger this one, and we don't want that. So it'll be a little bit wonky, but that's okay. But I'm gonna go get some more supplies, and then I will make the next one. Alrighty guys, we are back here, and I've now got the other side of the farm up and running. I don't think we've produced anything yet, but you know how sugarcane is, it takes kind of a while to grow. But hopefully when we go off and do other things at our base, we'll come back and have some sugarcane available to us. And I'm gonna head back to base now and do some things just to let the sugarcane farm run. And actually, in order for me to even get to my base, I've got to go through the nether, run to my portal, leave the nether using my portal, and then fly up from the nether. Well, down from the nether portal, I guess, to even get here, because I don't have any fireworks. Alrighty guys, I am back here, and as you guys can tell, I've got my little clusters of islands laid out around our main center island. Oh, and really quick, before we get building, Scotty said that he had presents for us in our chest, so let's look in here and see what we got. Diamonds! A stack of diamonds? I am a very happy person. I am a very, very, very happy Andy man right now. Thank you very much, Scotty. And you know what? As a matter of fact, what we're gonna do is go ahead and break these down now, because who wouldn't just love to see a bunch of diamonds getting broken down? Let's do that. Let me grab our fortune pickaxe, and we'll go. I need it to be somewhere safe. Speaking of Scotty, looks like he's AFK over there. Right here should do. Let's pile these up and break them all down. Alright, let's break all of the diamonds and see what we got. Alright, let me know in the comments before we look, what are your guesses on how many diamonds we got through a stack? I'm gonna say 2 stacks and 17. That's what I'm gonna guess. Let's see what we got. 2 stacks and 25. Okay. Oh, and it looks like I forgot one. Hold up. Wait. Where did this come from? I must have forgot it, but it doesn't say Love Scotty on it like the rest did. Oh well, we break it anyway. Almost 2.5. That's really good. I don't think I'll ever have to worry about diamonds anymore. So, that's cool. Let's go ahead and pop... That's the wrong shulky. Is that the right shulky? Where's the shulky? Here's the shulky. I'm all over the place. There's so many shulker boxes lying around here. But I'm going to grab this back up and put it up, and then I can add my diamonds to my collection. 23 diamond blocks. Let's go, baby. I have way more diamonds than I ever had last season. Last season I was broke. But now that we've done that, again, huge thanks to Scotty. That's awesome. I very much so do appreciate it. But now that we've done that, I'm going to finish getting just a few materials that I need, and we can get into detailing the rest of the islands.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded.
Alrighty, we now have all of the smaller islands detailed up, and I think they're all looking pretty good. I came through and put string on the first 2 set of vines just to stop those from growing, and I'll probably come through and do the same on these other islands here in a little bit as they keep growing. But I think it's looking really cool having all of these islands good and detailed. Now what's left to do is build some things on the tops, and I don't mean like actual builds. For example, the 2 bigger islands, I want to put a couple custom trees on, and the smaller islands maybe some ponds and stuff like that. Just a little bit to make it where it's not so flat and to give it a little more detail. And something else we're going to do just to make it a little less flat, on these bigger islands here, I'm going to come in and add another layer of grass down just to kind of make it not so flat looking on the top. Alrighty guys, we're back here, and what I went ahead and did was go around and put a grass layer on top of each of the big islands, and I actually went and got myself some materials together here to go ahead and decorate these islands. Alrighty guys, after what feels like an eternity to me, we are finally done with all of our islands here, and wow, does it look amazing. This was a painstakingly long task, but man, it looks really good. I cannot even lie. I am super excited with how this turned out, and I think it's incredible. Let me know what you guys think down below, but like I said, I think this is just awesome. If we fly over here, can get a good angle of it in front of the portal. That oh, that shot right there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's such a good shot. Oh man, I am very happy. Very, very happy. Was it a lot of work? Yes. Will the rest of it be a lot of work? Yes. Are we looking forward to it? Maybe. I don't know. But either way, it turned out fantastic. I mean, just walking around and looking at everything, it looks so good, I think. But that is all I have time for this episode. Everything is looking fantastic. I hope you all did enjoy this episode, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. See you later, guys.